Whoa. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of HauntScene Live. It is Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are where you should be, watching America's #1 rated haunt podcast on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. based in Davenport, Florida. We're #1.
#1.
Good job.
I still feel like it's a Tuesday. It's so weird when you say Wednesday, you know?
All right. Well, my name is Johnny Brown. So with me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, Melissa
What's
Lukac.
up, everybody? Welcome to HauntScene Live. What's up, Johnny?
And, well, that's a nice shirt you got there.
Well, thank you so much. You know, I decided to wear the bride, you know, because women power. And two of our guests that we have on today.
All right.
Powerful woman.
I'm wearing the creature because it's amazing, and I love the creature. It's a
mighty fine shirt you got there, Johnny. Where'd you get it from?
Where did you get your shirt
I got
from?
mine from Halloween shirt.
Oh my God, me too. The Halloween
we shop at the same place. Look at that.
It's simpatico, right?
Yes.
All right, very, very cool. So let's give a shout out to our sponsors here. Thank you to Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds for sponsoring us. Thank you to Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina for also sponsoring us. Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail, which is going to have like a theater and experience and like a immersive haunt trail thing, which is awesome. And also Halloween Shirt Company here as well. We do appreciate them. And I do want to make sure that everybody is aware, if you are going to Spooky Empire this weekend in Orlando, it's going to go from May 29th to the 31st here. Halloween Shirt Company will be there. So you can actually walk up to the booth and talk to the amazing people and say, hey, I saw that on HauntScene. I'm going to walk up and say, and they're going to be like, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are those guys? Use promo code HauntScene for 15% off on the website. I don't know if that's actually going to work in person, though. Maybe.
I'll give it a try, actually.
We'll try. So,
Are you ready to bring on our guests?
We have guests on the show.
I'm sure they're ready.
I mean, I kind of feel like making them wait a little bit.
Yeah, let's put the pressure on them.
They're sweating a little
bit.
Let
it sink in. Let it sink in.
All right. So, without further ado, our amazing content creators that I've been wanting to showcase for a while. We've got Adeliz and Alyse.
There they are.
Park Hoppin' Chicks.
Park Hoppin' Chicks in the house.
Hold on, wait. I got it.
What's up, guys? What's up? How's it going?
Welcome to HauntScene Live, everybody.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being on.
So I tracked them down. I blackmailed them. I did everything I could to get them on the show. It took a while, but
you finally succeeded, and they're here.
Yep, they're well. They're not here
in the studio, but they are here.
But they're here
on the
in
show.
Spirit,
and we finally have them on.
That's awesome. All right, well, let's do this because this is probably the easiest, part of the show that I have. We have what's called the elevator pitch. And this is where I'm going to put the camera on them, full screen, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So you're talking to America right now. Tell everybody at home who you are, what you do.
Whole life story, guys, from the beginning.
We have a whole hour. Just go nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Started off, my darling.
No, me?
Yes, you. Go ahead.
Okay. So I guess I could start off with just like us, right? Like we've been together about 3.5 years as a couple. We've been seriously like putting our time into content as a couple, probably for the last 1.5 years or so, I would say. So that's been fun.
Yes, for sure. Well, my name is Addy.
Right.
A little bit about me. Gosh, where do I start? So I am a creative. I love photography. I love videography. I was in the military, which I also did photography in the military, which led me into this whole like mumbo jumbo of creative and TikTok and YouTube. I graduated from Full Sail, and that's where I got my media communications degree. And everything just kind of translated into what we have now, into our little baby, our relationship, our past experiences, everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right,
That's really cool. I love that.
That is awesome. Now, if you want to follow Park Hoppin' Chicks on all the thing, make sure that you go in and go to their social media. You can go to the link tree. The QR code is on the screen right now. Hit pause. Not right now. Hit pause later. And scan this with your phone or go to one of the links. Follow them on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you can email them as well. I saw that your phone number was actually on your media kit, but I didn't want to post your phone number in a live stream because people will be calling you.
Yes, thank you.
Like 3 a.m.
And thanks for that too, because I did not know that.
I mean, people need to get a hold of you. So please do the things. The media kit is actually right there. If you scan it at the bottom right, you can learn even more about them. But Alyse and Alyse, out of all the content creators that we've met in the last year or so, I've been blown away by the things that you create. You're awesome to watch on all the different platforms. You bring a vibrance to the content creation space that not everybody has that spark, you know?
Yeah, very, very colorful in what you do and very entertaining and very fun to watch.
Yeah.
So
I want to have you on, right? To talk about the things.
No, we literally just turn on the camera. Like that's all that happens.
and then you turn it right on. You guys, you do it so like flawlessly though. You know, you do it so great.
Yeah. We appreciate it.
I love that. We love that. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
So let's go back a little bit with our new thing, the past, the present.
I love this. I love
the
this segment.
future.
And this is like a new part in our show, and I love this.
So okay, I got some questions here. In the past, where were you when you were, I don't know, maybe you were at Waffle House or Chili's or Bojangles,
or both,
and you were having a
all
conversation. You're like, you know what we need to do? We need to start our own social media. We need to do our own YouTube channels and the Instagrams and all the things. Like, where were you when that moment was decided?
Okay,
again,
I'm gonna
she'll
start.
take it.
I'm
No,
gonna
she'll
start
take it.
because I bet it's not the answer that anyone is expecting.
No?
So when we met, I was not at all close to a content creator or even ever posting on social media, to be honest with you. I've been a hairstylist for 15 years. That's what I have done as my career. So even then, when I owned my own studio, I struggled posting on social media because I just couldn't keep up with it, right? So when we met, I'm sure we will go into how we met, but we met through Instagram. So I knew she was a part of social media, and I was like, when
She stalked me online.
Okay,
Is that how that worked?
That's how I think that's how it works
Who
nowadays.
stalked
though.
who? I don't know.
So when we met, it was like, we would just like post our date nights, and it was very kind of like
Very
fun
aesthetic.
and lifestyle, very aesthetic-y, you know. We actually started off as those Disney chicks for a long time.
That's funny.
Before we became park hopping chicks.
Yes.
And then we realized that we didn't want to like niche ourselves
There you
so
go.
much.
Yeah.
So we just kind of became park hopping chicks. But honestly, it kind of just started naturally because for me, I am like super green in this world. So what you guys get on camera from me is literally me. Like I told her, if I'm going to do this, like I'm going to be the most authentic self. Like I don't want to be anybody different. So I think that it just kind of happened. Like I immersed myself in her world, and it was fun, and I got to meet a lot of really awesome people. And also it's funny because she'll be like, oh, like in the beginning, she was like, we would meet someone and she'd be like, oh my gosh, you know who that is, right? And I'm like, no. I have no idea who that is. Like nobody.
For me, it was always something that I've always like kind of wanted to do, to put my creative into an outlet, because I tend to be very, very creative, like I mentioned before. But also it was one of the biggest things that I always like to say is that the main reason why I said I'm going to open a TikTok, because that was my first platform, was because as an late blooming lesbian, I lacked so much representation for my community, especially for girls like me that look girly and pretty, who, I don't know, for some reason, if you don't look a certain way, you don't fit in the community. So during, the lockdown times, I was like, I have nothing else better to do than to put myself out there and my journey. And that's how essentially I just started. I just started with a huge passion to bring representation into the community. And it just so happened that this lovely lady got in my way, and now we're
Slid in
sharing our
them
journey
DMs.
couple community.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And
Oh,
then our
that's
love for
cool.
theme parks together just kind of blended into what it is now.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty much how it happened with you and I. We're basically the version of you guys.
I'm not a lesbian.
Well, no.
I
I meant as.
I mean, technically.
I mean, technically you are because you like girls.
Yeah, it's true.
But
Hi, Katie.
no, but like you were more into the because you had the show.
Yep.
I met him through Halloween Horror Nights.
Yep.
He got me into it because I wasn't into content creating before I met him, so I wasn't posting on the socials like he was. I just didn't know the algorithm. I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what would pop off at the time until he opened my eyes to this world. That's how I kind of got into it and how I got started with the show basically. So it's kind of like the same thing with both of us. So
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's contagious. Like
Yeah.
once you get the little itch and somebody presents it to you, you're like, yes.
yeah,
It wasn't,
Yeah.
it wasn't an easy start for me.
No,
I
it was
will
not.
say that. It was a very weird adjustment putting myself out there online. Like that was not a thing. I'm a mom too. So like, it was like, okay, I didn't even
Fine
want,
line between
it
the
was a very,
tiredness.
yeah, it was a lot. So for me, it was a hard adjustment. So, and then it just, became kind
Natural.
of like, yeah, what we do.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. It was the same for me though, because I have never done that sort of stuff. And when we first did the live streams, I was so scared because I never talked on camera before. So it was very nerve wracking. But
Yeah, Melissa's come a long way.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while, and you don't even think about it
Yeah,
anymore.
no,
So
now it
yeah.
means, yeah, it's
Now we just,
yeah.
we just
now
do it.
now it's like second nature. Like I don't even think about it anymore. So
I do. I still get nervous before every episode.
do you really?
Yeah.
And you do this during your day job too,
I
which is
do.
crazy.
I also do. I do a public speaking. Can't even talk right now.
Yeah, see?
I'm a trainer. I'm a corporate trainer. We got Jordan Allen in here. Love their page. Keep it up. Thank you, Jordan. We just saw him at
Jordan, we
trivia.
love you. Oh, we got Living with the Spectres. in
Living,
here.
hey, Living with Spectres.
We love y'all.
We need to talk.
Yes.
Living with
Yes.
Spectres. You need to reach out to us because we got to talk about some stuff.
Please. Let's
Awesome.
Do it.
So that is awesome. So that is the past. So present here, we're in the late spring, about to be summer here in 2026. What's going on right now? Like what I see that you're at Universal all the time. Anytime Universal's like, hey, here's a new HHN anything, you're like, let's run there right now. So
I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, so I've been going to the event. This will be my 22nd year. So
Wow.
HHN
Oh,
has
wow.
always been like huge for me.
Mhm.
So, and then we both like loved it together. So it just became something like going in, house announcements and the love of the lore and everything. And so like that is kind of, we're in our big season starting. We
Yeah.
just like kicked it off.
Yeah.
So
This is when we flourish. Like I have been going for only 5 years, so I don't have that much as she does. But I do pride
That's
myself
crazy.
into immersing myself into like the lore. I'm a big nerd, so anything that you can give me to like rabbit hole in, I'm so in it.
Mhm.
And right now we're enjoying the ride. It's like she said, it's announcement season. There's so many exciting things happening. It's an anniversary year, so we're so pumped about like what Universal's putting out.
But we've also been having a lot of other things, right? Like we've actually been to like a couple different new movies
Oh my
that have
gosh,
come
yeah,
out and
yes.
different premieres for that, which has been really awesome.
nice.
Very unexpected and
we-
super awesome. Like we got
Yeah.
invited to a couple of premieres for the movie The Mummy and then the Billie Eilish too.
Yeah, so that was
Oh,
cool.
neat.
It was cool.
Neat.
It's nice to expand like a little bit out of the horror scene,
Yes.
just
Right.
to kind of like, because we also, we don't just love horror. I mean, it's a big part of us, but
Right.
there's a lot of other things that we do. So right now, honestly, if it's our main focus, it's announcement season. I mean,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
where we're at. So
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's awesome. Yeah, you got to branch out.
Exciting.
You don't want to throw all your creative, stuff in one fishbowl. You literally have to cross promote everything. That's how people find you in other places, That's awesome. Very, very cool. All right. So we're in announcement season. We've already announced Jack and Oddfellow,
Then we got
Sinners this week for
Sinners
HHN, which was
just
awesome.
announced a few weeks ago, so I'm very happy about that. So
Yeah.
So exciting.
yeah, Addie's starting school. Actually, she's going to become a
yeah.
full-time student, so she's starting school. So we have a
Oh,
lot of
cool,
things.
cool.
going
Adding
on.
more to the plate, because
Yeah.
we don't get tired enough apparently.
yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
you go until you can't.
Mhm.
That's right.
YOLO.
All right.
Yes.
So that's what's going on in the present here. Now we're there as well. We're kind of ramping up for our haunt season, traveling and all that stuff here. Let's talk about the future, right?
Okay.
So best case scenario here, because hopefully everybody will watch the show and find your amazing social media and all your content creation and vlogs and everything. And then like 5 years from now, you're gonna forget who we are. You'll be like,
Yeah, we're
I'll
gonna
be
be
like,
very
hey, you guys want to
forgetful.
be on my show? But like, no, we're too busy.
We're too big for y'all now. Yeah.
But let's say best case scenario, where are you going to take all this stuff? Let's say 5 years from now. Let's say the sky is the limit. Where are we going?
Listen, I was once told, right, that if you do what you love for work, you'll never work a day in your life.
Exactly. Yep.
And I think that ultimately that would be essentially like if we could reach for the stars, that would be it, right? I am a passionate traveler. I love culture. So I would love to open my horizons and get to explore different, areas of the world even. I think at the end of the day, what I can say as like for our channels and for myself, I think like everything's just about growth and not only numbers, but like personally, you know, as human beings, as content creators? What can we learn? I want us to see us from 5 years from now, looking back and saying, wow, we learned a lot and look where we are now. Like, I think that that's like my best answer for this question. I don't know about you. Like, if you
Yeah,
think
no,
that-
I mean, I think if we're talking like creation wise,
Mhm.
right? Like we're always trying to expand, you know, what we do and how we do it. Me learning new things, that would be like huge for me, right? Because we're going more into YouTube and trying to see how that kind of works because we're so used to like short format vlogs, right? So we're trying to transition into a little bit of a longer format type vibe. And then personally, I mean, I have a middle schooler going in, I have a fifth grader going into middle school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm in my own transition
Yeah.
of thought with this whole new life. I think anything positive, I think there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. And honestly, I think if we could just go together as human positivity as possible,
Yeah.
that's literally all I want.
Yeah, I
You
think that
know?
that's like our focus, just to stay as positive as
Yeah.
we can throughout everything and just do the best we can with what we have. You know, the world is just an oyster, and
Right.
I like
we're
that,
along
yeah.
the yeah.
like
I mean,
that.
I'm here along the ride.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
Just do the best that you
I
can.
don't think that you are the folks that would change a lot. You know, like we've seen a lot of content creators come up and get a lot bigger, and then they get busier and things like that, and life happens and all that stuff. But I still feel like
think you
5
guys will
years from
always be the
now,
same.
you'd still
Yeah.
be your authentic selves.
Yeah.
So that's
You
awesome.
still be your fun selves.
Listen, I can't
Yep.
do anything else. Like
Yeah.
I told her when I started this, I was like, I cannot be, and she knows, like I'm adamant. Like we're being who we are. Like that's
Yeah.
it. Like if
Yeah.
people don't like it, they don't like it. But so many people shadow who they really are to mask themselves for others, and we're just not those people.
That's
Yeah.
one of the things that we've always been very solid about, and is genuine, like
Mhm.
being genuine. And that's
Okay.
one of the things that we always like take big pride in, be like, this is just us, you
Yeah.
know, like we're not chasing numbers, we're not chasing fame, we're just hoping that somebody feels related to us, and
That's the
you know,
the
build a- yeah,
relatability.
that's
is
all. That's
important.
all it is. Yeah,
That's very cool.
That's all you can ask for. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as long as you're having fun with it and you're happy, that's all that matters.
That's
All
it.
right, what we got here?
Fear and Beer's
Poor
in here.
Judgments in here. Fear and Beer. What's up, Fear and Beer? We're just getting everything ready for
Judgment,
when we
what's up?
reschedule with you in July, I think. So we're just gonna make sure everything works for the next time you come on the show. But Fear and Beer had an amazing trivia event, the HHN trivia event,
Yeah.
We went,
last
it was
Wednesday.
incredible.
That was a lot of
So
fun.
fun.
Yeah, for sure.
and they have a Family Feud coming up here in a couple
I
months
saw
as
that.
well.
I
so
saw that.
it's
That
gonna be
looks
a lot of
really
fun.
cool. So
Yeah. So shout out to you
Yeah.
guys. What's up? 93 days left before
HHN, less than 100 days, baby. Let's
Wow.
go.
That's awesome. Very, very good. Poor Judgment, HHN Scott. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe and do all the social media things. But before you do that for us, make sure you guys are following Power Cropping Chicks on all the things, because they're the real guest stars here. All right. Let's stalk their social media here. Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so got their stuff pulled up here. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I'm on here, their link tree, and let's go to their Instagram. All right, so we can go in here. We can see this. Wait,
Oh,
is
that's
that?
my
That's
my
her personal.
photography.
It's her photography.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll give you a follow, anyways. Look at these amazing
got-
pictures.
You got a photography page? I
Cool.
didn't know
Hey,
that.
look at Shrandy. We love
Those-
Shrandy.
Those are amazing photos.
That's awesome. Very, very cool.
I didn't know that that's
All right.
how it leads to.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So maybe fix that link right there.
That's impressive.
YouTubes. Go to the YouTubes. Follow all the things. Look at these videos here. Fortnightmares. Watch the things. You got the media night videos and all these. Aqua Glow. I see you guys were at the water park the other day. You got some shorts going. You guys are always fun to watch. Make sure you guys go in and do all the things. Subscribe there. Look at that. I was already subscribed. Always doing the things. And let's try the other Instagram link right there. So we're gonna go here to Park Hoppin' Chicks. That's all
There
right.
we go.
Park.
Hey,
Hey,
Like,
no,
once again,
this
those
is
are-
actually good that we did this
Right.
because
No,
it's a good
yeah.
thing to know.
There we go.
Wow.
Very pretty
Clean up the
pictures.
outside.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the little
Look at y'all. Look at
little
you.
little merry-go-round there.
merry-go-round. It took me-
You know, I love that thing, and it is so cool looking, but it was such a pain to put
It
together.
took me
man.
30 minutes to put that thing together.
All right, got the jaws
Y'all are
and
so
all the
cute
things.
together. Look at
this,
you.
guys. Oh
Just
my
having
God.
fun and enjoying life. I love it.
Aw.
It's stupid.
That's so cute. Look at you guys at movie premieres and fancy and all right, very, very cool. Eating bagels. Love it.
Lucky to be there.
Bagels.
This is what we do.
Drinking drinks. Look at
Follow,
that.
drinking the drinks. Also, you can definitely download a copy of their Instagram. Maybe if you're like a haunted attraction or you're something spooky or theme park related, maybe you want to reach out to Park Hopping Chicks and have them out to do all the things.
That looks really nice.
Grab their media kit. I'm not going to go to the second page because it does have like their phone number and stuff on there, but you can download that if you want to and go there. That's the last thing I want is like, Johnny just flashed our phone number and now I'm getting calls at like 2 a.m.
on the live stream.
Yeah, so that's not fun. Very, very
The
cool.
block numbers still exist. I can block people.
That's fine.
That's a good tool to use.
Honestly, I would highly recommend like a Google Voice number, like something you have more internet control over, you know? We actually have a Google Voice number. We don't really put it out there very much.
No. You have your number on the back of the business cards, right?
Yeah, but most of the time when I'm giving those to people, I want them to contact me directly. So it really depends on whether you want to have that relationship or whatever. Because, you know, I love people and I love meeting people. I know you love meeting people, but, you know.
I don't want to get texting calls from randos.
I don't want people to show up when I'm having lunch somewhere.
At Waffle House?
You know? All right. Very cool. What else we got in here? Okay, everybody's in here. All right. Very, very cool. We have a message held for review. That's interesting.
That was the one that I showed you.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going to show that one
We have,
right there.
yeah.
I don't know if we have a heckler in here or something like that. That's fine. I don't care. All right.
Not so fun people.
Yeah. So that's the future. Now down the road, like how long do you want to do this? Is there like a certain like finish line that like I've got like, here's when I know I'm done and I can quit and die.
Until you die.
Yeah. But do you guys have like you could just sit back and relax and say, you know what? That was a good life.
Man, I don't think we have a finish line.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't think there's a finish line. I think
that we're open for transition.
Okay.
I would say, right?
Yeah.
I think that it would be nice to like not sit back, but to be able to take more time and actually like pre-plan the content to where it is actually a great video, right? Like I feel like we take a lot of pride into our product and like we're always trying to find ways of doing something new and different. And I think that like not an end goal for sure, like to sit back and like, you know, like things happen for us, but more like we would love to get to a point where we have the time to curate great content that we're super proud of. But
yeah, sometimes life gets to you, you know, and life gets ahead of you, and then you're like, oh, but this is happening and this is happening and everything is happening all at once. So I don't think there's like an end time. I think it's just, you know, like we'll see. I mean,
we're usually also like so laid back, and it's one of those things like we can't predict the future, and like you always say, expectations lead to disappointment.
Yeah.
So we are so open to
riding the wave.
Whatever wave comes in, and we're ready, and we got it.
Very cool. All right, we got a bunch of people here in the chat. If you've met the Park Hopping Chicks, give them some love.
Yeah,
where
let us
did
know.
you meet them and all that stuff right there?
Put
We'll
it in
keep
the
an eye on
chat.
that. I must be the only old one in the space because
mean?
like I'm the one with like the retirement plan and the 401k and the
And how I'm gonna push Johnny around in the wheelchair in HHN.
Melissa's gonna push me around in a scooty kind of thing.
You're gonna have the little walk with little tennis balls on the bottom.
It'll be like little like jack-o'-lantern tennis balls. They'll be orange. It's gonna be awesome.
He has it all figured out, guys.
I have a very clear
I
exit
actually
plan.
love it.
No,
I
love
think
that,
the
John.
plan is lovely.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
And I will discover like Crocs.
I would
never. I'm not gonna ever wear Crocs
Yeah.
until I need to wear
Until he
Crocs.
absolutely needs them.
Y'all are haters because
Right.
I wear Crocs. all
No,
the
see,
time. Crocs saved my life last year
know,
at
man.
premium night
Yeah.
because it rained so hard.
Oh
and
my
that
God, it was there.
Usually it's Crocs and socks. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to
But
do the
no
feet
socks
without
at
the
home.
socks.
Right.
But with the rain, they saved my
Man,
life.
that's like a park hack. Get some Crocs.
Get some Crocs. Yeah.
Because man, I was miserable at premium night because
Yeah.
my shoes and socks were wet. And it was like 6
I
inches
heard
of water.
I heard it was miserable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not a fun night.
Sitting in her shoes while we were eating
Yeah,
walking.
my
tacos.
socks were soggy.
Okay.
So like I'm sitting there nice and breezy because I had my Crocs on.
Okay.
You know?
See, that's like a curse every year for HHN. It's just the rainy nights.
I know, man. It's
But-
almost like HHN should sell Crocs. HHN themed Crocs.
HHN themed Crocs with the little gibbets on top. Yeah.
Oh my God, they could do like
I think that's a
the
terrifier.
ornaments. Is that what a gibbet is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The little gibbet things. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you're listening,
Get on it,
HHN, we
Universal.
want HHN Crocs. Do the
Please.
things. All right. What do we got here? Jump on looks
Miss Katie's in here.
amazing. Katie's in here. What's up? Very, very cool.
Kaylee's in here. What's up,
all right,
Kaylee?
Very, very cool. All right. Excellent. All right. So are you ready for some questions?
Oh my God, I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Oh man. I didn't
So
study
we
for
don't
that.
send the questions to the guests ahead of time because we
that's so
want
fun.
legit answers here. And I want you to all to take your time with these answers here. And you might actually have a bonus question at the very, very end. So you might have 11 questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are
That's
you
exciting.
ready
I'm
for
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
10 questions
Oh, thank God.
with
All
the
right, let's go.
car
This is
cop
so
and
exciting.
chicks? All right. You guys are so nervous.
I
don't need to be
Look at
nervous.
them. It's
I'm a
gonna be
bear.
okay.
All right, this is gonna be. I don't even remember the questions. These
Really?
I could be hallucinating.
So
these.
it's brand new to us too. So
Yeah,
there you go.
I
We're on the same
I don't
page.
even remember.
We're all new here.
All right, now you
Yay.
did touch on this a little bit, and I'm always curious to see everybody's kind of like plan when they go and do stuff.
Hilarious question.
When you hit up a theme park, is there a plan for content, or are you winging it?
Are you want to go or you want me to start?
Sure. Go
Both.
for it.
Yeah. There is so many times that we cleaned the back of the backdrop for you guys. You know, before we had post-it notes and calendars and notes and everything written down,
You didn't have
scripts
to
and
do that for
timelines and
me.
all kinds of stuff
Storyboard.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Storyboard,
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Take that down. We can't
You can't show them. They they'll think
Oh my
we're
god,
crazy.
people steal your content. They'll zoom in.
Literally.
That's so funny.
We do talk about it. I think more when we're going to to film long form content, we do kind of, timeline and script a little bit more.
Mhm.
But what you're getting on Instagram and TikTok is completely winging it.
Yeah.
It's like we have
Love
a
it.
topic and we know exactly kind of what we're going to do, but what comes out of the mouth is completely naturally had.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
And for me, I mean, I tend to do a lot better with pre-planning. And I think this is something that I like from school. I think that I just got like the habit of like making the script, making the storyline. It's going to make it easier for post-production. And I do a great job at home and I write notes and I'm so committed. And the next day comes in and I either leave the notes at home or completely forget that I
Gotta
wrote
put
it.
them on your
And then
phone.
So you end up winging it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And honestly, to be honest, I feel like that's when like the content sometimes comes out the best. Like
Right.
I feel like sometimes we feel like it's so chaotic in the moment, and then like she'll go to edit, and then like I'm like, wow, that actually
Actually
came out
works.
to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's like improving. You're just thinking on your
Yeah,
on your
can't,
feet.
can't
Yeah.
overthink it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
When
right.
you're like big nerds, it kind of just happens,
Yeah.
you know.
I think it's more fun that way. It's
Yeah.
more genuine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely. HHN Scott, War Crocs to HHN 32, opening night.
Oh, Jack Crocs.
Jack Crocs.
They
We
need some Jack.
Crocs.
I want to see Jack in
All
Crocs.
right. Screamline Society's in here. What's up, Angel? Very, very cool. Well, you made it through one question.
See,
Look at
you
that.
guys did it.
One down.
That was amazing.
Good job.
Yes.
All right.
down,
Next
10 to go.
question. What is the capital of Turkey? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Istanbul.
I don't know.
Istanbul, I think it is.
All right. So this is because I always like to see where people kind of fit in the space. And you did talk about this a little earlier. What was the first thing you noticed when you started interacting with other content creators? So you're kind of doing your own thing, but all of a sudden you get up there a little bit and people start recognizing you. So when you started to meet other people, what'd you think?
Oh, I can answer this one honestly. And this is gonna be like, ugh, please don't cancel me. That they were actually nicer than what they thought they would be.
What you thought they would be.
Yeah. Listen, I have this social anxiety of the biggest social anxiety ball. And of course you look at numbers and they look impressive and you look at their aesthetic and you're like, oh my gosh, like how can I talk to these people? And when you talk to these people, they're actually pretty down to earth and just as cool as everybody else. So like one of the things that I like immediately started noticing and kind of like broke that like took down the veil for me was how down to earth and real people are behind the screen. So that's mine. I don't know.
Okay,
about
I
you.
have a different take.
Okay.
I think the reason I have a different take is because like we talked in the beginning, like I was not a part of content creation at all. Like I wasn't even somebody that like fangirled over anyone or like followed specific creators. Like it was that was just never my thing.
Yeah.
So like when we would be out and like we would meet people, I wouldn't have I would know some people, but I wouldn't know people all the time. So for me, it was just like meeting real people. Like I was just like, oh, nice to meet you, like whatever. And then like she would show me like their page or their whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, I had no idea who that person was, right? So it was kind of cool for me to
Oh my
like
God.
get introduced to this whole community because I'm just meeting people, like meeting people, right?
Yeah, for her,
like
I guess
I've never been someone. I've always treated people as like just like real people. Like I don't care if you have 100 followers. I don't care if you have 100,000 followers. Like for me, I like to meet people that like to do the same stuff and like feed off of kind of energy and like also relatability, right? Like they understand what you're going through. They understand like what you have to deal with on a constant basis, right? Because as a couple, I think we have our own challenges than like single content creators too. So there's just a lot of mixtures of personalities. I'm not gonna lie, it can be like high school sometimes, but
It's true.
know,
Yeah.
you know, let's
Keep
just
it
let's
real.
call
Keep
it
it
out.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can go a little.
But other than that, it's been kind of cool for me because again, I never was a part of that world. So to start in the last year and a half really being a part of that world and like seeing even different creative minds, right? Because I'm my own creative person as a hairstylist and like a colorist. That's what I focused on color. So like my own creative side is different. And then you see like this whole other. So it's just nice to be around creative people.
Did you guys do that? That's what I was saying.
you?
Oh my God, because I
Yeah,
realized
yeah.
I'm like at some point
I knew
you're like look at these assholes. You know,
Yeah.
like you're like look at these HauntScene
You think
jerks.
look at these? Did you ever
You
think
know.
of that of us? Like, look at those jerks.
That's fine.
Never.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
What was your first
Honestly,
impression
the
of
first
us?
thing- Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I noticed we walked up, I was like, man, look at them with their cool
How
shirts.
professional.
Oh, we're
they are.
professional.
Like I had no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who a lot of people are. I do now. I'm better at it. I'm much more schooled on it now.
We're gaudy.
Okay. Yeah. Most people don't know who I am anyway, so it's all right.
Well, they know who you are when you're with me.
They know who I am when I'm with him.
Yeah.
Usually, but not on my own. So yeah.
Chaos.
We're like a package deal. Yeah.
That's cool. I could
So-
just be like, I wonder what people do when they like see
When they like
us.
approach us,
You
some
know, like, these
some people
guys-
are like nervous to talk to me, and I'm like, I'm just a
Yeah,
person.
I am
like,
literally-
I'm just a
That's
person.
how I feel too. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that I even would tell like I am good sometimes. Sometimes somebody will walk by and it's somebody that we haven't met, and I say, and she's like, "Really? Wow, I'm proud of you for recognizing them." And I'm like, like
hard.
trying to just be like in it.
Yeah.
No, but you guys, whenever we saw you guys for the first time, I was like, wow, that's official. Like, do they work here? Like, that's awesome. Like,
Yeah, we
cool.
usually get questions about working there though, because we look so
Well,
professional.
when we wear like
Yeah.
our lanyards, people are
like
like,
at haunts.
where are the
yeah.
bathrooms? And if I know, I'll help them. I'm like, they're over there. And then people walk away like, oh, the staff was so nice.
They're asking us questions about tickets, so
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
I'm not really sure. But they can help you over there at the ticket booth.
Yeah.
But no, I thought like with the thing with content creators too is like I'm friends with and know so many content creators that I used to watch on YouTube before I got into this. Like Jackie Super Enthused, Tim Tracker, all them. Like we all know
What's
them,
up?
which is awesome.
What's the Never Meet Your Heroes?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
Fair
they're
enough.
all, but like you said, they're all really cool people. Like we're all really cool people in
Yeah.
person.
No, yeah,
Like we're not
awesome.
scary at all. Like
Yeah, most people are really cool behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. Look at that. 2 questions down. We're going to the next
you
one.
got this, guys. You
All
got
right.
this.
So, what locations are on your bucket list to travel to? Because you were talking about traveling, a little bit in the future and all kinds of stuff. Like, what's your like top 5?
Okay, so internationally for me would definitely be Greece. I think that's like my top favorite place to go. What would you say for your top?
I have too many. Go ahead. Go down
No,
your
no,
list.
no.
'cause have
I don't
like-
know, like Spain. I want to backpack. I
All
want
right.
Spain
to
is cool.
go to
All right.
Dublin.
Yeah.
I want to go to
Europe in general would be amazing.
I possibly will remove myself from the United States. So either way, I'll take anything. I'm just kidding.
For me, honestly,
Okay.
if I would say like top location that I want to travel to, and as haunt and people, you would might be like what the heck, Addy? Thailand has been like my
Okay.
top destination. I so bad want to go to an ethical elephant sanctuary
Okay.
Oh,
to
wow.
be close to elephants in Thailand. Like that has always been like, if I die and I have like 10 days before I do, please send me there. Like that's
I have 2 nerdy attractions.
Wow.
everything's an attraction if you really believe in it.
Anyways,
true.
so as millennials, like Twilight and Vampire Diaries for me was like life
Yep.
when I was growing up. So I would love to go to Forks and like do a whole Twilight.
That's
tour.
wait.
Like, that's,
Forks
like,
is a real place. By the way, if you're not familiar,
Forks?
Forks is the city that the Twilight takes place in.
Where?
Yes.
Which is where? Where exactly?
Seattle?
Washington.
Oregon?
Washington.
Washington State.
Really?
Okay.
Okay. I've never really
Wow.
seen the Twilight movie. I know Johnny
And
gave
don't judge me that I know that.
Johnny gave me
I want to
like
go
all the movies, but I gotta see them.
I want to do all of that. Like I
Yes.
want to see all of that, and then I want to go to Vampire Diaries, which I think they filmed in
The North or South?
was it North Carolina,
One of the Carolinas.
something like that.
I love Vampire Diaries, by
Alright.
the way. I got so hooked on that show. Like,
love
So
Vampire
good.
Diaries.
All right.
It's so good.
I do have to ask with the two of you, which one would be the spider monkey? Which one would ride the back of the other one?
It depends on the day.
Spider Monkey.
Have you not seen Twilight?
I have not.
No,
I actually have
What?
not seen Twilight. I haven't seen any
Look,
Twilight movies. You
don't
gave me the whole thing. You
don't
gave me
come
the whole
at me in the
set.
comments, but I have read all the books.
I need to watch it.
and I've seen all the movies. I
Growing
can't
up,
say
it was-
like
Johnny, then I hope you don't laugh at me when I say this, but like anytime like I'm like you would call out for help, like I'm always like Carlisle, you know. Like,
No, I got to see it. Growing up, and it was never really my thing, but I think I want to watch it now and give it a try. So.
see when I first moved to Florida and the novels were out before the movies came out, everybody was talking about it. And
It was literally everywhere.
I read the book so I could be part of the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I don't like to hate things from the outside, so I was like, I want to
You
read
wanna
it, and I
know,
saw
yeah,
the
yeah.
movie, so it is
But
what it is.
I do want to give it a chance though. But I do love Vampire Diaries. He's told me about True Blood, so I need to watch True Blood.
Blood's
I haven't
dope.
seen that one
True
yet.
Blood is great.
So,
True
yeah.
Blood is great.
I love True Blood.
Yeah.
It's so
Very very cool.
But yeah, Japan, by the way, put that on your list. Japan is like the most beautiful country I've ever visited in my life. I went to it a few years ago, and it's awesome. By far, I highly recommend. Yeah.
All right, getting some love for Greece here in the chat. Awesome. Any other locations? Like, do you have any like out of the country theme parks you'd want to go to?
Every
I mean, of
single one
course,
them.
like, I was gonna say, like, I would love to. I don't want to really. I could care less about going to Paris, like, controversial topic, unless I'm going to Disneyland Paris. Like,
Okay.
if I'm gonna go to France, like, I'm gonna go to like Nice. I'm gonna go to like other places. Like, I really could care less to go to Paris. So I would do Disneyland Paris,
Yes.
for sure.
Germany has amazing theme parks and very beautiful theme parks that I would love to visit. So the world, anywhere, any corner that if I can go to, I will be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's
awesome.
good. That's good.
All
I
right.
even saw in the Burger King. Burger King has like in Canada has a roller coaster. Send me there. That's fine.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
consider that
Oh,
a
that's
theme park.
amazing.
I saw that, the one on the roof.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh, that's
crazy.
cool. We need to go to Canada. Go to Burger King. Go to roller coaster at Burger King.
Just for a roller coaster.
Just for a roller coaster at Burger King, and then grab a burger after.
I have spent more time in Canada than most people.
Have you really?
Well, yeah, because I'm from Detroit,
Yeah.
and when I was of age, I would drive my younger friends across the bridge to Canada because the drinking age was 19 over there. So I was the designated driver for all my friends.
I've been to Vancouver once for a cruise. Like we stopped there and then we
But I
left.
didn't get to do any fun touristy stuff. It was just literally like the bars.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right, next question. Okay, now this you've been talking, and I've been waiting to ask this question here. If you had to switch bodies and creative talent for a day, who would have the easier time?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. If we had to switch ourselves,
Yeah, like if you had to put your brain in Adelise's body and vice versa, but you had, like, let's say, Alyse, that you were in Adelise's body and had all the responsibilities that they had, and then you were also in switch bodies that way.
this is super easy because I am total supporting actress in this whole vibe. I do zero editing except for notes. That's all she lets me do is give her notes and opinions. So she would totally have an easier time and I would be completely screwed.
Listen, but also I will give something to her because she's the most amazing mother in the freaking planet. So if we're switching it, I have big shoes to fill as to where she could probably learn how to do my job very easily. Her job is completely, you cannot, so if we're it would be very tough for both of us.
Okay. But that's why you're a good team together, right?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I probably read that question completely wrong, but that's fine. We made sense of it. Next one here. What comes easy to you and what do you find difficult when it comes to creating content?
Take it away.
When I would say the hardest part is agreeing. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But sometimes it is hard to agree on like a specific concept, right? I think like because we are both very strong-minded and very leader mentalities, we coming to like the whole like the center point of how we're going to do something tends to get very complicated into what is the best method to do it. And I think honestly, the easiest part for us is just turning the camera on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that for me, it would be that. Like, we both come from very different perspectives. So like, she would have an idea that would go in some direction, and I would be like, wait, I don't know how that sounds. Like, I don't know how that's going to be taken. So I think it's hard because of that. I think any couple or any duo that creates content together probably struggles with that, to be honest.
Most of the time I'm just assuming that she's catching my drift.
Yeah.
And I forget that she, like from the beginning, she's not she just essentially got bamboozled into this because of me. So like sometimes for me, it's like, why are you not reading my mind? Why can't you see the concept? And I'm like, I'm not even explaining it well.
But I've also, but it's vice versa though, because I've also said to you certain things and you're like, what?
And then I'm like, that's not going to work.
But then,
like
but then we do it.
And then it works.
So like we've learned, listen, everything's a learning curve, and we have still tried to continue to learn to trust each other in certain concepts and let the leap of faith go. Like, all right, we're gonna run with it. Guess what? We're gonna run with it. We're gonna see how it goes, and that's gonna be that. And usually it turns out well.
Yes.
So
I think like at the end of the day, like the easy and the hard parts, they all come together by just like we always just pull through somehow, and that's how we make it work.
All right.
That's good.
I mean, is there ever like a immovable force meets an unstoppable object where you're like, we have the opposite opinion? Like, how is that settled? Is it like rock, paper, scissors, or like how's that work?
If we're being very blunt and honest, it's time, and it's like giving us just time to center ourselves and be like, okay, because for me, I think I'm very much like, communication wise, sometimes we struggle with like delivering the vision, right? Delivering what it's going to come out to be. Like sometimes I'm very visual to where she writes everything down, and if I don't understand it by writing it down, I'm like, I need visual. I need you to stand and be like, all right, we're going to do this,
scene one, scene two,
this,
yeah.
You know. So I think time and space a little bit gives us a second to breathe, and like we're very vocal about that. Like I tell her all the time, I'm like, all right, we need to pause. Time out. Like we're going to pause, because in reality, right, without us as a strong couple, we wouldn't have park hopping chick, right? Yep. So the whole main priority is making sure that we stay whole. And there's been times where we've taken hiatuses, where we've had to pause for like a week or two and be like, all right, we're going to stop for a little bit because it's becoming pressured, it's becoming overwhelming, and we need to just take a break. And so we're very good about acknowledging and realizing when those things come about.
For sure.
Good. Okay. That's good. All right, next question here. If you had to relocate out of Florida, you have to move out of Florida, you have to go somewhere that is not Florida, where would you go and why?
Yours is different than mine. She would move back to Puerto Rico.
Washington, where what was filmed there? You guys were talking about
she would go back to Puerto Rico.
Twilight was filmed.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I said I would go back to my island in no time. I would go back to Puerto Rico like on a heartbeat.
Oh
that would
God,
be like catch me.
That's where Oogie's from.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
My dog Oogie is Puerto Rican. I rescued him.
Oh,
he would understand that. He doesn't even speak to me.
I would love Puerto Rico. I also have family in Puerto Rico. But I would probably move to California because I am so theme park oriented. I could not live somewhere that does not have a theme park.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. I feel like I would go insane. Like little hint, like my family does the entertainment dry cleaning for Disney. They have since they've opened. I have like a signed paper at the dry cleaners with Walt's brother's signature on it from when they opened. Like it was like a legit. So for me, theme parks have always been a part of my life. So I don't think I could live anywhere that doesn't have them. So California would probably be.
And for me, the only exception, it would be Puerto Rico, because everywhere else that we move, there has to be a theme park with a roller coaster. Because if I am not riding a roller coaster at least once a month because my back can't take it anymore, sad, I'm not happy. I need the adrenaline rush. So I need something to keep me on my toes. So yeah,
I agree.
For sure.
I agree. I would feel the same way.
Do you have like a go-to ride? Like I got to get on Velocicoaster.
Love Velocicoaster and Hagrid's.
Not with Express.
Not with Express. Not anymore. No. Not.
Hold on.
July 1st. July 1st will be the
no more
last
Express
day
for you, Hagrid's.
Oh,
the end of the world. Sorry.
But I love Makos. I actually lived right across the street from SeaWorld. And literally every Monday and Wednesday, I would cross the street, go to SeaWorld, get me a little drinky drink, go on Mako's, walk, and then go on Mako's again and leave. Like that was just
Wait, hold on. You wouldn't ride Journey to Atlantis?
why?
Wait, what? Oh, the water ride. So you can hear the,
Because it's amazing.
so you can hear the Beetlejuice music.
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's a
I
bad
don't
joke.
know, but it was great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to get wet on the water ride, so I'm good.
Dude, that ride's insane.
Yeah.
All right. So, what other content creators out there have inspired you?
You want to start? Or do you want to start?
I feel like it's hard for me
It's
because
very
like
hard.
It's okay.
There's so many creators that we
so
love.
many.
I think that like a lot of creators are very unique in what they do, but I think for me personally, if I'm saying like a creator that inspires me, I would say definitely Tyler, the
Pew
Pew
too.
Two,
I was gonna
Okay.
say
For
that
sure.
he's amazing.
hands down.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, his ideas, his delivery of content, his production, overall just 10 out of 10. Ryan, for the love of theme parks.
Oh, he's so
I
good.
He's awesome.
love
Yeah.
his brain. Oh my gosh, the amount of knowledge that this guy holds in his hands, insane. And also, again, with his production, his quality of videos, I think that like I look at their videos and I'm like, wow, I would love to create something like that. Wicked Thrill Seekers
Wicked
are
Thrill Seekers.
Love their
also
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
people that we look at. I'm like, gosh,
They
their
make
their
amazing
content's
content.
so fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I can just bust out 3, I would say.
There's so many. Yeah.
But there's so many.
Okay. Fair. And by the way, these things, don't get offended if you weren't
Yeah.
mentioned.
No, I mean,
You know, there's so
all
many
the
out
content
there.
creators are
It's
amazing.
hard to
It's so
remember
long.
everybody.
How
Yeah.
much time do we
Someone's
have?
like,
Because
you-
the list
Yeah.
is so
and it's
long.
like
The line-
you
the
didn't
list is
mention
long,
me.
yeah.
I'm like,
they're all amazing in their own way. We all make
Absolutely.
different forms of
Everybody
content.
out
So
there.
yeah.
yeah. All right. Next one. If you each had to pair up with a Muppet
Yay.
to create the ultimate vlog, who would you personally pick each, and why?
Okay.
And why is it Rizzo?
No, my
I'm gonna.
question.
I'm gonna.
Why?
be-
Why is it Monster?
Why is an animal?
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
literally, because like, where-
Elmo.
is Elmo?
No.
Elmo?
Okay, anyways, no, wait, hold on. Because oh gosh, this is gonna so make people not like us. I'm not a Muppets fan. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-oh.
I'm not a Muppets fan.
No.
We're canceled.
We
I
gotta
know,
go,
but-
guys. We gotta wrap
Yeah,
this thing
we-
up.
I think
So,
our show
it's-
is
it's-
ended now.
Park Hopper
Sorry,
chicks,
bye.
everybody. I'm just kidding. Go.
I would probably say animal, aka monster, whoever.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
I
okay.
honestly would have to stay with that because I feel like he, as much as I have seen of the Muppets, I feel like he is probably the most fun.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna
So-
be very basic, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Miss Piggy."
Yeah,
let's
there
Okay,
you
go.
go.
okay.
She's
Do
that.
vibe.
Park hopping pigs.
Park Hopper.
Hey, oh,
Done. There it is. There's the mashup right there.
switch it up.
That's cool. That's awesome. Very
You
cool.
said you would pick monster animal? I would pick Rizzo. Or Sam the Eagle. He has a nice
I mean,
projecting voice.
I don't know, man. There's so many. You would think like who would be cool to have in your vlog? Like I would love to have Beaker.
Yes.
That'd be just dope.
Beaker and
That's all he's doing
yes,
behind me,
yes.
and like Beaker on the scare cam.
And
in a
Dr.
haunted
Honeydew.
house.
Yes.
Yes, that'd be
I'm
amazing.
gonna have to do my homework. I'm gonna totally have to look.
I
at all
think
these
Beaker's the one with the glasses. No.
That's Dr. Honeydew.
That's Dr. Honeydew.
Beaker's the skinny.
Okay, next
Or,
question.
or Pepe. I love Pepe.
Okay, fair,
I
fair.
absolutely love Pepe.
And by the way, somebody just unsubscribed from you because of the Muppet.
It
answer. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Unsubscribed.
Just
You
kidding.
just lost a follower,
Yeah,
guys.
it's all good. Or maybe they unfollowed us. I
Or
don't know.
maybe they unfollowed us.
We're not gonna say here and be fake Muppet
No,
people. We
no.
just
It's all
don't.
good.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
better. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look
With
it
more
up, and I'm
research.
gonna educate
Watch
myself.
Yeah.
like Muppet Treasure Island or one of those.
It's a really
and-
good movie, yeah.
just
Yeah.
a little Sesame Street
Cool.
action.
Okay, cool.
Bert, Ernie, all the things. Do all the things. Yeah, the
Mhm.
Muppets very important.
Smiling
All
with
right.
boys.
All right. Go ride the Muppets ride.
Go,
the Aeros. I'm
the Rock
sorry.
and Roller Coaster.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
opened, actually.
That's,
It looks fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
Statler and
We also-
Waldorf. Yep. All right. Waldorf. Yep.
Oh, I love Stone and One Word.
Okay, now this is very important. This is I tend to ask a variation of this question because there's a lot of burnout in what we do. There's a lot. Like when we wrap up our haunt season, I am literally burned out.
Definitely during the season.
For like a quarter, for like 4 months here. And so how do you survive the content creator grind? Like, cause you feel like you got to be everywhere and do everything and everybody's doing everything and you got the FOMO. How do y'all handle that?
Not well sometimes. I'm just kidding.
No, true, real,
real.
I mean,
I think it goes back to, again, like acknowledging when we have to take a break, like acknowledging to be like, okay, listen, we need a second. It's okay if we don't make it there today. It's okay. Nothing is going to go on fire. Will our views do as good if we don't? Like, maybe not. And that's okay. But I think that it's definitely, I am very, so I love to kayak and I've gotten her into like being on the river more. So for me, that's like my zen. Like if we can go just have a day and I need to be on the river, I need to be in nature, I need to just totally disconnect. And I'm good with that. Like that'll break me and I'm back.
Very intentional. Like it seems like we're at the parks a lot, but in reality, we're there like maybe like once or twice a week. On a bad day, like on a full week of content
until you know haunt season, and then when HHN starts, it's different.
They're like all the time, yeah.
But we're very intentional with our time. I think that one of the things that we always say, it's that no matter what, we're always going to make a day for ourselves where we go on a date, we get dressed up, and we have intentional time with each other, but we're disconnected and we're having conversations and we're having one-on-ones, because it does take a lot. And sometimes as a couple, I feel like if there's any couple content creators here, you would probably feel related in the fact that like sometimes it starts feeling like work and like a coworker, and you have to take that time and take that pause and say, nope, not today. It's just you and me, buddy. Let's go. And that's, I feel like that's something that we do very well, that we're very intentional with our own and purposeful time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really good, because some people don't have that, and they just go until they're
until they like wipe out. And you don't want to do that, especially during the season when we have a lot going on and you're losing sleep and you're not eating well and all that stuff. Got to take care of yourself too. So first and foremost, my sleep goes right out the window, man. I don't know about you, but
all right.
No, our sleep patterns turn into nothing.
It's crazy.
Literally, it's like 2 hours a night for me. So
All right, maybe the last question here. You have a $10,000 gift card to Amazon. You can only spend it on stuff that helps your channel and your social media. What are you buying?
I need an 85mm lens. I need a 16mm lens. I would just spend it on equipment, to be honest. I would spend it on everything that could make us better and could make us grow as creators. I think that I love to see a good quality video. So if you give me $10,000, that'll go straight to Sony.
Okay. That's awesome. Alyse? Yeah, do you see any of that, or is it already spent?
It's gone.
It's gone. Trust me, we need this.
Yeah, exactly. If I could sliver, I don't know. I'm like I don't know. I get a lot of like horror shirts, so I'd probably like just take $100 and get a couple little t-shirts. You know what I mean? Because I won't have anything left. Although I do now, wait a minute, because I do have opinions on the gear that we get. Maybe not the camera or whatever, because I don't necessarily know like all the specs about stuff like that. But I'm the one usually carrying it. So I'm like, all right, what tripods can I fit that are comfortable for me, that I don't have to have 100 things in my hand? Like, what's the most comfortability, especially like going through haunts, right? Like there's been so many times where we've held a camera and somebody's popped out of somewhere and it's just popped the camera right out of my hand, right? So like
I've been there.
For me, my opinion would always be like, what's the easiest, most durable way for me to actually hold it and not have it be, I'm learning the camera stuff.
She is.
I'm trying
so
to do better and learning about it.
She's doing good. I'm leaning it over to her. She's
honey, $10,000 is spent.
That's a lot.
It's gone.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
We're in the negatives already with this one.
It's already
and obviously, you got to get a couple pairs of Crocs.
Got to get the Crocs and the giblets. Yep.
And the giblets. There we go.
I get shorts from there too. They're pretty good.
All right. Bonus question. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Honestly, always be genuine, because you can only hold up an act for so long. So like you speak about the burnout, right? Like, especially somebody like me, like fresh in the game, right? Where people that would find out that I'm fresh in the game, and it's always that. It's always, don't burn yourself out by being ingenuine. Always be genuine, always be authentic, because if you're not, you're going to burn yourself out quicker.
And people are going to see right through that too eventually. So
Yeah.
I mean, for myself, I think the advice that I've been given is something that I use daily to life. And I always say, like, for me, it's always been to stay ethical and to stay with high integrity, right? And to always know that this was my drill sergeant in basic training always told me that everything that you do has your name on it. So do it well, do it right, and do it with integrity, right? Doing the right thing even when nobody's watching. So I feel like for me, it's always that. It's always, no matter what, I'm always going to do everything the right way with the most minimal harm to anybody, and just because I love it. So I think that's, the
I like
best
that.
thing.
Yeah,
That's your brand.
Yeah,
right. That's who you are. I really like that.
It is.
That's very cool.
It will follow forever. The internet lives forever.
It does.
it goes on.
Yeah. Well,
do you have any advice for anyone who would want to start content creating that's never done it before? What would you say to someone who, if someone came up to you and asked you, how would I start content creating?
Do it because you love it, because you find joy in making it like a digital diary, right? Making it something that you really love to do, no matter what style it is, no matter how and what, but do it because you love it. Because if you don't love it and you don't enjoy it, it's not going to ever be.
I would
what you want it to
say, I would say, because of the mistakes that we have made as baby content creators, I would say to don't chase the numbers. Like, chasing the numbers will never get you anywhere, but all over the place. I think that, like you said, being authentic, being consistent, and staying true to what's right will get you further than just trying to chase the numbers. And for us, it's always going to be that. Like, if we can give an advice, it's like, stay authentic, stay good in a good place where you're not breaking rules and you're not doing things that you're not supposed to give yourself a bad name. And really, honestly, just do what you love, and you'll find your people. Like, at the end of the day, social media and all this, followers and all this stuff, like, this is just community for us, right? Like, I feel like these are people who saw something on us that feel related to us, that we also can relate to them in some sort of way, to where we have a huge family now, right? To where we're finding a place as queer creators, as as a 30-year-old newly lesbian, and we found it in.
You're 30 still?
No, I'm 39, but when I came out. And we found it in strangers, essentially.
wow.
So, true. Always stay true to your nature.
I bet Johnny didn't know that. Did you know that?
Wait,
you do not look. You were.
I'm
39.
36 and she's
she's
39.
Oh my God, I literally wouldn't have put you anywhere over 30. Actually, you all look great.
Or zero.
Listen, let me tell you something. What we spend good money in skincare.
All right,
That's
so
good.
I gotta ask though, how old do you think I am? Don't
Do they-
don't-
Do they know,
don't
do you
tell
know
them.
how old he is?
I don't know how old he is,
No?
but I would go like
42.
40, 41. Yeah.
I love you guys. We're not gonna answer that. I'm just gonna keep it there. So good job. Hold on.
Now we're grown ladies.
That's fine. Hey, grown adults. Very cool.
Listen,
We
you
only
don't get this tattooed overnight, Johnny.
No,
okay?
you only get like maybe 10 years of content from us. Let's be real. we have
That's the
I'm
timeline.
kidding.
There's the timeline.
No, knock on wood, never ever.
All right, now you guys,
You
you guys will never stop.
You gotta take over for Johnny.
Yeah. I'm literally, when I'm done, I will sell HauntScene for $1 to the highest bidder, as long as they keep it going.
Yes. You
Very
gotta
good.
help me keep this going, guys. We can't end it when he dies. Come on now.
We gotta drag each other into the future.
I know. Like, hello, what's happening, Johnny?
Whoever
Come
wants to
on.
take over HauntScene, comment in the chat here. Whoever wants to take
comment.
over.
It's going cheap. Just Venmo me $1. I'm just kidding. I'm just
JK,
we're not stopping yet.
Johnny's gonna live forever.
But
I'm gonna make sure of it.
look, man,
So
eventually somebody's gonna have to keep this thing going. I won't be able to do it.
when you're done, I'm done. I'm sorry, I can't do this
No.
without you, Johnny. I love you.
I'm gonna replace me with a younger model. We're gonna find.
How about a robot? A robot that looks like you.
No,
That looks
would not be the
exactly
same.
like you.
Yeah. Well, you guys made it through all the questions, and it is now 8:59. Look at that!
You guys
perfect
did
timing.
it.
Good
You
job.
guys you did such a great job, guys. See, you're amazing.
Everybody in the chat, give the Park Hopping Chicks some love. Follow them on all the things. We'll bring up their info one more time. So make sure you follow them on all the things. Hit pause, do the QR codes. I'm checking everybody who's watching this video. I'm going to your social media accounts and making sure that you follow them. If you don't, I'll be very upset with you.
That sounds scary.
Yeah.
So you are going to net one new follower
Yeah.
from all this. I'm just kidding. I don't
You got this. You got this.
Everybody is
Just
awesome.
are appreciative that we have people in here that we have the chat up too. So I can see like there's people in we have friends in here.
Yeah.
Always happy to be here.
Well, hello. If you are our friends watching Park Hopping Chicks, welcome. If you are Park Hopping Chicks watching us, welcome. Right?
Hello.
This
Yeah,
is
see,
how it is.
this
It's
is how
like
we
you
help
said,
each other.
grow in the
See?
family.
Yeah,
You're
our
you're an
viewers get you.
extended part of our family now. So yeah.
That's how we
It's
help
awesome.
each other grow.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
love
community.
that. I
That's
think
how it
that's
works.
important. I think that a lot of people like try to compete against each other, and it's like we're all in the same game.
We
This
all
is
do the
not
same
how-
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. Like
Not only one team survives.
Yeah.
Like everybody is here to support each other, and that's how it should be. Like
And we all bring something so different to the table.
so different.
We can and we can film the same content and completely turn out way different from each person. So there's room for everybody.
Well, that's what I
Everybody's
like
gonna
about
find
it.
their presence.
everyone has their own style. That even though you post the same content, it's all different styles.
Oh my
and
God.
I love that.
I just noticed this show's mistake.
What?
I have their names swapped. You know why? Because when you were coming into the studio, I was going to have Alyse on the left and
I didn't even notice
Addy on
that.
the
I'm
right.
sorry.
That's all right. You know what?
Isn't
Because
it?
people are like, wait a minute, those names don't match up. Sorry. It's all good.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, maybe one day
Awesome.
we should switch our names and see if someone notices.
They will.
Right.
You
right
think
away.
so?
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
say them fast, you don't even know which one it is.
They-
Which one's
I-
which.
They
Right.
both start with an A, so they
My
kind of look the
goes
same.
by Addy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just do this. Let's wrap it up here real quick. Any shout outs? Any love you want to send out there to any particular people or just people in general? Feel free to do that.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Addie's mom.
I know my mom and daughter and sister are watching too. So
Aw,
hey,
that's cool.
Hi, guys.
Appreciate
and
you
then
guys.
everybody here, Joey's in here,
Joey.
Specter's in there.
Yay.
Love all of them.
No, we love you guys.
No, but seriously, everybody, honestly, like shout out to I don't know everyone.
Everybody.
The
everybody.
world. America.
Awesome. Very, very cool. All right. Well, hang out on Zoom for a moment. We got to do a couple things to wrap up our show. But hang out. We're not kicking you out yet. All
Don't
right.
leave. Don't
Do
leave.
you know
Them
we
off
do
there?
not have a show next week?
No
right?
show.
No
Sad.
show next week, but we do have a show coming up the week after. Do you know who our guest is?
I did. Yeah, you told me. You told me before the show.
Haunt Girl,
Haunt Girl
Nikki
That's
from
it, yes.
Haunt
How
Girls.
did I forget that?
We love you, Nikki. You're amazing. And Nikki's also going to zoom in on Wednesday, June 10th. So not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday afterwards. We get to talk to Nikki.
I'm excited.
Just don't
gonna be
call
fun.
them Freaky Nikki
Freaking
from
Nikki.
Obsession. Don't do that. So I love that. Keeping the content creator love going. Can't wait to talk to Nikki. Got some questions there. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited about that. Make sure you're following us on all the things. We're HauntScene literally on everything. Super duper easy to find. Barely an inconvenience. Go to HauntScene. Follow us on all the things. The sponsorship window is still open for this season. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to us and we'll talk about it. Speaking of, once again, thank you to Fright Nights with Terror, Dr. Grimmy's Haunted Trail, and Halloween Shirt Company, which will once again be at Spooky Empire this weekend. Buy all the shirts. Tell them HauntScene sent you. And then if you want to follow us on Patreon, feel free to do that. And there are other ways to support us as well. So please do all the things. And it's time. It's time to say goodbye.
Bye.
So we're going to wave. Thank everybody for watching.
guys.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. Really appreciate everybody's time. Subscribe, follow all the people. Remember, it's more important that you follow them rather
Support
than
them.
us. But please
Support
make
the
sure you
content
follow
creators.
Park Hopping Chicks. And we'll see you at the next park you hop to, I guess. That was really
Yes,
cheesy.
yes. See
That was
you at
very
the
good,
park.
actually,
See you
yeah.
at
That
the
was
park.
really bad.
Oh.
We could park hop together.
Yes.
Hey.
Johnny, let's go park hopping.
I don't have any annual passes right now. Sorry.
Okay, well, we'll park hop for Johnny during HHN then.
Okay, you can
Okay,
take
how
me
about
with
that? I'll take you.
All right, folks. Till next time. Spook easy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye. Outro.
Give me some treats.